East meets West, National League style. We'll see the Atlanta Braves as they play against the Colorado Rockies. Should be a great game of baseball coming up soon.
The Colorado Rockies and fresh mountain water, some of it right here at Coors Field. The hometown advantage today will go to the Colorado Rockies here in the land of the Mile High. Major League Baseball and 2K Sports. Gary Thorne, John Krunk, and Steve Phillips. Starting pitcher, Jeff Francis. And Steve, as he faces these Atlanta hitters, what's he looking at?
Well, it's about deception for Jeff Francis. The deception between his fastball and changeup, and then he'll go to the curveball as well.
Take a look here at the lineup for the Braves. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, I think of all the young players in baseball, to me, the guy with the biggest future is Justin Upton. There's not a whole lot on a baseball field he can't do. He has power. He has speed. He's becoming a very, very above.
Simmons in the batter's box. He's the game's first batter, and we're ready to get things started. Drilled towards third. That's one away. Now let's take a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively.
Hey guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.
Now batting, there's one down. Here's B.J. Upton.
Well, 3 straight years now where B.J. Upton has finished the year with a sub-250 batting average. And you have to wonder if that 2007 season where he broke out and hit 300 was really a mirage, or is that what kind of hitter he has the chance to be?
And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here. For Upton, getting on obviously matters because, John, what he's looking for is the chance to pick up that stolen base. He still steals bases, but you got to get on.
Yeah, and that's been the big issue. You know, he does have a good eye at the plate. He will draw some walks, but it just seems he has a lot of throwaway at bats where it's a one-pitch swing, make an easy out, where he doesn't work the pitcher. That can be frustrating.
Swung on. That ball hit well out there to deep left center field. Way out of here. Goodbye, home run Braves. There on the scoreboard. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that. The home run coming with a runner on. Now 2 RBIs on one swing. Let's see how the WPA graph looks after that one.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on them. Look, Gary, this is how you support your pitching. You get runs, and you get a lead, and then hope that he can hold it later. Now let's see if Atlanta can't keep adding on right now.
Ground ball, Freeman, number 14. 2 away.
For the Atlanta Braves, third base, number 23.
It's going to be Johnson now. He's got 4 hits, 9 lifetime at bats off the Rockies. Francis with the delivery. That ball is belted deep to left center field. Ball is on its way. Out of here, a home run. And another solo home run, extending the lead now to 3.
They need to be careful right here, Gary. Braves just continue to score. What a great job.
Swing and a liner to right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get an out, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And he pulls into second base. That will be a double. And Dan Ugla up. Hit up the middle. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. He's trying for the plate. And the run is in.
Now batting.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence, giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
And it's Reed Johnson. Boy, this lineup is just pushing the pitching right now. It's tough to get anybody out.
Well, they jumped out of the gate here early, Gary. A lead like this can change your whole approach to the game, both with your pitchers and your hitters.
And there's another one. They really are stringing these hits out.
Great hitting or poor pitching, I'm not sure which. He may be running out of gas, but that's now 4 straight hits against him. Not looking real good.
And Minor will settle into the box now. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. And that's out number 3. Well, that's the kind of first inning you want. Big early runs. The Braves lead it 4-0. Mike Minor's going to be doing the pitching. He's starting for Atlanta. Steve, as he faces these Colorado hitters, what's he got on his mind?
Oh, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup. A lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway. 0-2. Pitch on the way. That's a called strike 3. Dexter Fowler got him.
You know what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
Presenting our starting lineup. This is what Jim Tracy's done with the offense. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
At some point in this game or any game, Michael Kadire is going to come up with a big hit. It just seems to be what he does. He has been a power hitter and a run producer throughout his entire career, and he's a veteran guy that's a great leader in your clubhouse.
Had a big rip at that one and falls behind 0-1.
Well, you know, the Braves want to forget what happened at the end of the year last year, but they had an unbelievable collapse. We talk all about the Red Sox. The Braves collapse is under the radar, but not any less shocking.
Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us this 12-6 curve. Let's get a better look.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch. With
2 down, it'll be Carlos Gonzalez. In regards to that Atlanta collapse, and they're going to have to hear this throughout baseball history, the Braves were 10.5 up on the Cardinals August 26, and it all disappeared, Steve.
You know, that September record, they went 10-20, including 5 losses to end the regular season. If they had just won one of those games, they would have gone to the playoffs.
Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. It goes quickly for Mike Minor. 1-2-3. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And next, it'll be the Braves getting it going. Simmons settling in, lined out in his last at bat. And we'll get to see Chris Volstad pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Well, now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I think he's going to utilize that changeup to try to get a swing and a miss.
And he lays one down here. Rosario doesn't get there in time. He is on. And that's going to bring B.J. Upton to the plate.
The good hitters, before they step in the batter's box, check the corner infielders to check what their depth is. He looked around and realized, I've got a chance for a bunt base hit. Well done.
Ball. Singleton scored his last time around. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. The pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's one away, and they just tried to hold him there at first.
For the Atlanta Braves, left fielder number 8.
Now Justin Upton batting, runner on first.
But considering that the Rockies finished 73-89, Their 15-18 record against the National League East doesn't look as bad, but even with that, they've got to play better if they want to be a playoff team.
First pitch on the way. He swings and drives this one. 2 down, and that will hold him at first. They've been fortunate for Colorado regarding their games against the East, Steve. They only had to play the Phillies 5 times.
Well, they lost 4 of those 5, so you definitely don't like that matchup for them, but they're going to have to be better against that tough NL East pitching.
And Freeman will come to the plate. A 3 for 7 career batter on Bolstedt. Checks him at first. Ooh, he had a dive back in, and he just made it. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. Ground ball, Freeman. Number 14. Throws to first, side is retired. So Chris Volstead heads to the dugout. Time now to move to the bottom half of the second.